I'm going to put my notes out for sale. The great news is if you buy both of them, you're going to get bonus note. You can contact me via my email, renamariposa111@gmail.com.
Hi everyone! I just want to share with you one information that I think very important, especially to Malaysian spouse. This is extremely important for you to know your right so you don't feel oppressed. Once upon a time, when I just got married, I was so afraid when my husband fell sick. We read information online that it's super expensive as a foreigner to pay for medical bills in Malaysia. Sadly, we believe that without even bother to double check. I was so afraid that I just bought the medicine from the pharmacy. However, not every medication you can get over the counter. So then I came to the point where I just wrote the prescription by myself as I was medical student at that time and asked my senior or my doctor to sign that for me just to get free medication to avoid paying the amount that maybe I couldn't afford. That was my mentality at that time. However, later on, I felt like I need to check what actually is the price if we need to pay. I'm talking about healthcare in the government, not in the private, okay? So before I proceed my story, let me tell you one thing. Long time ago, I heard a conversation between two persons, and this one person said to another one, this hospital, which refer to the government hospital, is the hospital for poor people. I was shocked. So I almost passed out to hear such statement. Let me correct you one thing. This government hospital or what we call as public hospital is for all, not only for the poor. Yes, maybe certain hospital doesn't look that appealing in your eyes in terms of infrastructure and maybe you don't like it because it's too crowded or maybe healthcare workers not too friendly because they are loaded with works and also it's just stressful environment. Same goes with the government clinic. I have to tell you something unpleasant for you to hear. If you pay a lot to get service from private, be it private clinic or hospital, with that much money, it's expected for you to get the best healthcare. So with that amount of money, of course, you want to have the best, something like that. But if you pay very little in the government clinic or hospital, doesn't mean that the service is bad, but it is subsidized by the government. So there are cases private clinic just treat the symptoms, not really the disease. So when things get to the worst point, patient come to the government hospital to be treated and they are healed. Same goes to private hospital. After treatment and continuous treatment and skyrocketed bills, in the end they give up and refer that patient to the government hospital and then patients are healed. So what I want to say is government hospital or clinic may be not the best to your eyes because of certain things, but it definitely, if not the best, should be one of the best. Okay, I don't deny the existence of the bad apple. It could be anywhere, so I won't touch it here. But what we can see how they are, the healthcare workers, how they handling, especially now when they see how they handling the COVID cases, really heads off to them for their dedication to this profession. Even the pay is not that much compared to the workload, but you can see the sincerity is there. So I want to say here, when it comes to health, you should stick to your safe doctor. Doesn't matter from private or government. Maybe that doctor you don't like that much because unfriendly and annoy you. But if they are safe one, choose them more than the nice sweet talker one, but not that safe. So okay, back to our story. So I checked what actually the cost of foreign spouse to receive healthcare in government hospital and clinic. So to my surprise, same rate as local, which is very cheap. In the government clinic, you only pay RM1. I repeat, only RM1 and you get the checkup, consultation and the medication all for RM1. But of course, if there's something extra, that one need to be paid a little bit more, but really not that much. And please, 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 if you don't take that medication because of your non-compliance, please return it back to the clinic. Don't be ungrateful and throw it in the bin. Maybe you pay RM1 and you think it's so cheap, but it's not because of that. It's because it's being subsidized, which means it's government money, which means it's taxpayer money. And for government specialist clinic, you only need to pay 5 ringgit. I repeat, 5 ringgit only. So cheap. You just need referral letter. So if your referral letter from the government clinic, you need to pay only 5 ringgit in the government specialist clinic. But if your referral letter from the private clinic, you need to pay 30 ringgit or 35 ringgit, something like that. I forgot. So same goes with the dental clinic, very cheap as well. But you need to come in the morning and make appointment. If your case is urgent, they immediately will treat you. If not, you need to wait quite long for the appointment date. It can be up to 3 months, depends on cases and availability of the slot. It's still super cheap anyway. It's worth the wait if you ask me, if you really want to save money. But like this one here in Perak, this is mental hospital. We don't have much mental hospital in the country, so this is one of them. Inside you have actually dental clinic for public. So you can go to this one as it's open to all. Just let the security guard know about that. Okay, important point here, for you to get local rate, you as a foreign spouse, you need to bring a photocopy of your wedding certificate with the original one. And I have to warn you on something. Some healthcare workers don't know about this, especially if your place don't have so many foreigners or not many foreigners married with the local. So in case if they don't know, you have to inform them. You have to know your right. But you don't blame them because in my case before, maybe I should know about it, but I also didn't know. So it's just something when you don't have to deal with, you just never think about it. So I guess that's all. I hope you clear about this. Thank you very much for watching and till we meet again then. Bye.
I'm gonna put my notes out for sale. The great news is if you buy both of them, you're gonna get bonus note. You can contact me via my email, renamariposa111 at gmail.com.